In November 2020, Brutal Reality Digest published its ninth volume, a special double issue in color. It was looking like the best zine yet. What nobody could have predicted was how this issue would victimize an outstanding member of the community.
So when Tracy came to me with the idea of talking to Michael Huyzer about his art gallery, I was like, heck yeah, this is exactly what we want to be doing. We were so excited. She said, Josh, I want to get behind that mic. I want to do this interview. And I said, absolutely, let's do it.
We had decided to make an article out of that interview and a podcast as well. And I was super excited because I had never interviewed anyone before and I had, never been on a podcast before.
Unfortunately for Josh, Tracy, and Brutal Reality Digest, something was about to go terribly wrong. When readers across North America opened their shiny November issues, they found something abominable. Michael Huyzer's name had been misspelled. How did this happen?
We met up with Michael. We went down to A Plus Art Gallery, unique collections. We sat down. We did the interview. It was great. Had an awesome time. And then I made my first mistake. I called on Stuart Old to write the article for me.
And I'm thinking, why? Like, everything's gonna go wrong. Anything could go friggin' wrong. And it did.
I thought I could trust him.
Unfortunately, Josh's trust in Stuart would prove to be misplaced.
So Stuart, knowing the importance of this article, took it upon himself to write a passable article. I give it about a 4 out of 10. That's pretty good for Stuart. When somebody tells you their name's Huyzer, you know it's spelled with a Z. You just know that. Frickin' common knowledge.
He takes the Z right out of Michael's name. So Huyzer and puts an S. Just the man's identity, right? Just his family lineage. Could just imagine how his ancestors struggled throughout history to get to this point. Here comes Stuart, knocks the family lineage back a couple hundred years with this friggin' S. Imagine this. Imagine you had 5 letters in your name and some person comes along and just decides, oh, I'm going to put a great stuff, the huge D right where it doesn't fit, like right there in your name, boom, 6 letters. Numerology's all messed up now and you don't even know who you are. And
We asked Stuart's colleagues to describe him.
like a cog or something in the clock.
Even outside the office, there were signs that something was not quite right.
And you know what? Looking back, before I even hired Stu, one time, I met him at a football game and he's wearing one of those golfer's hat, like the polo hats or whatever they call them. And I should have known right then and there. Anybody's seen in public with one of those, like, you can't trust them to put a Z instead of an S. Like, you just can't.
I worked a few markets with him, went to a few meetings, and you know what? This one time, he leans in and he's like, hey, I don't know anything about these gang signs. And I'm just like, what the? Like, are you asking me? Do I emanate gangster to you? Who's this guy? I don't even know.
It's really a sad twist of fate that through BRD's desire for inclusivity, they have included Stuart in their staff. Stuart, a clear example of why inclusivity is not always the right choice.
Ultimately, Stuart's got to be better. He will be better, or you know what? Out the door, down the road, kick rocks. I just got to say, like, sorry, Michael, about this.
We should definitely make things right again. So there can be balance in, like, the universe. So.
Like, we know better. It should have never happened. Like, I am the editor-in-chief of this publication. But you know what? I can't go through every single article with a fine-tooth comb, make sure everybody spells names right. Heads are gonna roll. I'll tell you that straight up.
That's what we're gonna do.